Okay, hi guys. So tonight it's like 1:30 in the morning. We're gonna meet. Nicole's on call with me, and she's gonna tell you about like her depression slash anxiety story. I guess you can call it.
Well, no, I'm just gonna talk about really stuff.
She'll talk about it, like about depression and anxiety, how it's affecting her. She'll answer some questions like that you guys may have and stuff like that. So yeah, Nicole, the stage is yours.
Okay, I don't know how to start. So I've had like depression since I can remember, but like lately it hasn't been. Well, at least my anxiety hasn't been as bad as it used to be. I used to be on medication. I've been in wards. Um, I yeah, I'm a little fuck up bitch. Like, but oh my god, my little brother's coming first, so I am gonna have to shut up. So self-harm, my self-harming started in, I think, grade 6.
I didn't even know that.
Huh?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I used to have like a really rough childhood. Like, there was just a lot of shit that went on in my house, and it was really hard to deal with. When I was younger, I cut, but no one ever seen it. Until one day, I think this was like, I can't remember what, I think it was like grade 7. I ended up cutting so deep, my arm wouldn't stop bleeding, and I was at school. And, because I live across the street from my old middle school, so I did it, and then I went to school, and I thought, like, the blood wouldn't stop, and all my friends went to the bathroom with me. They were all freaking out because my arm wouldn't stop bleeding, and whatever. So I ended up going home. That's when my parents found out. Later on, this was like years later, I ended up going to a mental institution for trying to kill myself, and I've done that quite a few times. I kind of lost track. Last time I hurt myself or whatever, I was like a week or so, maybe more than a week ago. Now I don't cut. And I don't know about anyone that's watching this, but when you stop cutting, when you stop doing whatever you're doing, you need to fill that void. Because that's what you used to do to cope with what you're, at least for me, what you're going through. So then you move on to doing something else. So this started a while back. I would choke myself until pretty much passing out. And once I could pass out, I wake up. I'm still kind of upset, but I'm calmed down. Which, my bed has like curtains on it. So like, what you do is, I'm not going to explain it. I shouldn't explain it, that's bad. But I pass out, wake up, fine. That's actually, just disclaimer, that's pretty dangerous. A lot of people died from it. And yeah. There's times like, even for me, I don't know, Jamie, you might know this, but I would get stuck, like, when I was passing out. It would not untie something, and then I would just choke, and yeah, really bad. But, I broke 2 bars, like the metal bars on my bed, from doing it, because of my weight. And I feel, I've been trying to get over it. It's not going to happen in a day. Everything takes work. If you want to lose weight, that takes work. If you want to pass your classes, which I need to do, it takes work. It takes time. And depression takes work and time. And it's not gonna just happen today. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm sad today. Next day, like, hey, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
no. Damien, you can agree with me. Damien, I think, has gone through his own little Like, goes through it once in a while, like, he gets sad, and it's not really, like...
I just get sad
Yeah.
over. Again, I just get sad over, you know, just stupid stuff. But I mean, it's stuff that makes me sad. So I mean, like, you can be sad for no reason too. I mean, like again, like you said before, it's like usually for reasons for you, but like sometimes you'll feel sad just for no reason,
Yeah.
or like you just don't know why. But like usually for me, it's a reason as well. I'll just say it's usually guys because you know I don't give a fuck. Like I just get sad over.
Hey, guys.
I just get sad over guys and stuff because like I don't know. I'm like a hoe, you know. Like, I don't know. I just like a bunch of random people, and I just get sad and depressed. It's just so stupid. Like I don't get it. So,
I'm a hoe.
well, I mean, I'm not actually a hoe. Like, I don't fucking like fuck the whole world, but I mean, like, I just get sad over like the stupidest stuff. I mean, like, you can get sad over like someone like not liking you back or something, but I mean, just like with me, it was basically just. I only saw them at school, and then I wouldn't see them, and I would miss them or something, and then songs would like remind me of them and stuff, and I'd cry. Like I wouldn't self harm or anything like that, but I mean I just feel sad. Like I cry in my bed or something. I don't know. I just do whatever. And I'd always oh my god I'd always bug my friends to the point where they want to like shoot me because I'm so annoying. I'm like, oh, I miss him, and they're like, shut the fuck up, you stupid hoe. So yeah, that's basically me, and that's why I get sad. But this isn't my story; it's hers. So continue, Nicole.
I forgot where I was at.
I forgot too.
I was gonna explain stuff.
Yeah, continue.
For me, like, if you don't do anything about it, nothing's gonna help it. My depression isn't nearly as bad as it used to be. Like, it used to be a lot worse a few years back. And friends can help only to an extent. You can't rely on friends, especially because your friends could just leave you one day, and I feel like as soon as your friends drop you or something, some just don't give a fuck about you afterwards. Like, I was going through a lot of shit a few weeks back, and I'm actually gonna go on my porch to explain this part, because I don't want anyone overhearing this. Right? So I'll go aside from it. Now, what was I gonna say? I was drinking, as you guys know. David knows that,
Yeah.
right? So I'm gonna go in my backyard instead. Oh, there's burns back there. Okay, no one's back here. So, I was drinking, I was doing a bunch of stupid shit. Even now, I'm kind of doing stupid shit. Like, going to the fucking Devil's Dungeon at 12 o'clock at night.
Savage.
But, I don't know, I like late night walk. But that's not a good area to walk to at that time of night.
It's not safe. Like, I would get it if you want to, like, walk around, but try doing it during the day. I mean, at night, it must be peaceful because no one's around. But there could be that creepy guy in the bushes waiting to fucking assault you, so...
Wait, I gotta tell people, this is actually kind of, like, okay, so, you guys know, like, I work at, or I'm not gonna say where I work, but I usually work till close, and usually when I close, I go and walk to Devil's Dungeon. Now, this fucking creepy ass shit happened, okay, so, I'm walking, and at this place I work in, I was walking, and at this point, like, I was in front of, like, is it Canadian Tire? I don't know, whatever, there's, like, a little, like, think of it as, like, an alley. I could hear the office from outside, but I was walking between, like, this alley, I think, or no, it's, like, I'm not explaining it, it's, like, a little alleyway, kind of, or, like, a little street, and then you're behind the stores, right?
Yeah.
There was a guy walking in front of, like, the dollar store and Staples, and he was kind of looking at me and whatever, and I didn't think too much of it. And I ended up walking behind the stores. Now, he wasn't behind there yet. I was walking up, and I guess where you turn for the next, like, there's more streets that lead into there, right?
Yeah.
Kind of things. I don't know what you call them. That's why I'm stuck. But, like, this guy comes and turns the corner, and I'm like, fuck. And then this old abandoned Target is. There's just like, it's not even a dumpster. I actually realized that the other day because I walked to Devil's Dungeon. Not even a fucking
Stop
dumpster.
going to Devil's Dungeon. Wait, let me explain what Devil's Dungeon is. It's some place on the street, and it's like train tracks and everything. And there's just like nasty little shit there, and then it's all nasty there, and it's like homeless people there, and it's all bullshit. Apparently there's a fucking dead cat there, so you know what? Don't go there, you know, they're nasty, I don't know what the hell they... Why do you go there? It's nasty, they're like, what the...
No, it isn't. And like I keep explaining.
Yeah.
They may explained it bad, that's not what Devil's Dungeon really is, but like...
It's nasty.
It's not even a fucking dumpster. I realized that the other day. I forgot to tell you about that, to be honest. I'm actually gonna take a picture of it the next time I go, but... So his dog's outside. Now, it actually freaked me the fuck out when I found out it was in a dumpster. So, this guy comes, and he looks at me, and he's staring at me while I'm walking up. And then he starts going behind this thing that at the time I thought it was a dumpster. And he's, like, facing me, but trying to hide behind it. And he's just staring at me, and I'm like, the fuck? And he's trying to squeeze himself behind it, whatever this thing is. And still looking at me and shit. And I was on call with one of my friends just because, like, I was really sketched out. And I was telling them, like, I'm going here, being a fucking dumbass. And, yeah, I saw this fucking creepy motherfucker, and I'm like, bruh. I'm actually not even joking, this actually freaked me the fuck out. Like, I feel like, doesn't that seem, like, really, like, sketchy, Damien?
He was behind the dumpster, like, stalking you?
No. He was like staring at me first when I first went into the thing,
yeah.
And then he goes up the street and then pretty much goes and turns in there, and where the abandoned Target is, we're behind it, so it's already sketchy behind there. And then this thing that I thought was a dumpster at the time, he's facing me, and then starts kind of like going into it, and he's staring at me to his back to the wall, and then tries to like squeeze himself behind it. While staring at me, like, that's creepy. Like, low-key, I actually thought I was gonna get raped. Like,
yeah, right.
I remember I looked at him, and I'm on the phone with, like, my friend, I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking getting raped today. So I ran up the street. Like, he came down before he hit behind the thing. And then I walked a few streets up, and then I went back behind it.
If anything, like, run home, or speed walk home, or just gonna drive or something. I was gonna say bus home, but it's, like, right there, isn't it? So, I mean...
Well, usually by the time now, closing, you should get out around 12, so...
Okay, yeah, back on track. That's way off track.
Okay, what was I going to talk about? So that's what I've been doing lately.
We were talking about, like, me being... Because remember, I started butting in saying why I was sad, so yeah. That's where we're at.
But, like, lately I've just been trying to, like, walk around and whatever, I feel like you can't rely on friends. There was this friend I had. He was my friend, like, for years. We stopped being friends because I was being a fucking dumbass. And I was going for my own shit, and I was taking it. I did some shitty thing. And I hit him up, and I was like, I really need you. And please call me. This is my number. And blah, blah, blah. They were just ignoring my messages. Ignoring. And I feel like if you're a real friend, you should have called me back. And not even like that. If you're a decent fucking person, like, you should try to help that person out, especially because they were but they were like your old best friend. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The people, even if someone I really hate it, like, really, really, really hate it, messaged me and said, Nicole, I really need your help. I feel like shit. I want to die. I can't handle this anymore. I really need someone to talk to. I would have been, even if I hated the bitch, I would have called her up. I would have been like, hey girl, talk to me. Because despite my feelings towards that person, they're still a human being. They still deserve whatever, and I just can't do that to somebody, and especially because if you know the person's actually mentally unstable, that should even be more of an excuse to be like, or not excuse, but more of a reason to talk to them and hit them up like, hey.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's bad to, like, just, like, ignore somebody like that because then it could lead to them doing something, and then it's basically your fault because, like, you didn't help.
Uh-huh.
And,
And
like,
even
yeah,
you know, I've tried stuff in the last few weeks, and I'm gonna be honest, this person that did that, I'm not trying to, I shouldn't say this because it's kind of like being a bitch. And if they ever see this video somehow, or they're gonna be like, this fucking bitch, but like, they
yeah.
were literally one of the last people I messaged before I did anything, because I was trying to get help, and those other people were sleeping, people were busy doing their own thing, couldn't talk, or something, right?
Yeah.
And I felt really alone. I remember I was having like a middle of a fucking mental breakdown, and I was like, I really need somebody. And I broke down and started messaging this person, although I knew they kind of had harsh feelings towards me. But I thought, you know, this person was my old best friend, and maybe despite what happened, they'll kind of talk to me, help me out. But they ignored me, and they kept ignoring me. And right after that, that's when the choking thing started. And I think that's actually what not led me to do it, but like started the whole choking thing, like where I pretty much hang myself and pass out and whatever. Because after it, I was freaking out, I was panicking, and I did that. And I actually got really scared because I didn't expect to pass out. I expected to like whatever. I remember I woke up screaming. Like, that's like the scariest things, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did it, but I don't remember like passing out. I don't know how to explain it. It just happened so quick. Like, I put so much pressure, and then I was out. And then I woke up and I started screaming and freaking the fuck out because, like, it was like, what the fuck just happened? I didn't expect that. And since then, that's been something I've been doing. Well, I kind of stopped now. I was like, whatever. Damien, you remember the scar I had, like, on my neck too, eh?
Yeah.
Did you?
I think so.
And I feel like people do, oh my gosh. But people do so much stuff to cope with things, to whatever, but they do more damage to themselves than anything when you can just take like a walk or eat a lot of food like me. Or like, you know what I mean? Call a hotline. Don't rely. It's fine to rely on friends to an extent because even they don't know what to do in these situations. I would personally suggest, like what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to get help at my school. I'm trying to see a lady right now, and I'm also hoping to go back on medication for my depression soon. Also, like, just been doing my own things because in the end, even when you get like, you ever hear the saying? It's like, what I can't think of the saying. This too shall pass, like this storm shall pass, or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like after all this bullshit you go through, that's in the past, but you're still going to be left with scars, or you do damage to yourself doing the stuff that you do in the moment. I still got scars fucking from last year or the year before or whatever. There's a lot of times I've tried to overdose, and I've probably done a lot of damage to my actual body doing that. Like, not too long ago, Damien, you remember that?
Yeah, I threatened to call 911 on you.
What was it, like 16? I think, well, whatever. I took a lot more of something than I should have. And
Yeah.
I was like,
When we
going
won't
for a
call.
shit.
And
But
then we're
in the
acting
end,
weird.
even when I feel better, when things get better, there's no undoing the damage that I've done to my body during these breakdowns. Like, scars stay. And there's probably internal stuff I did to my own body. And can I undo that? No. But, like, don't, especially with people, don't let, this will come from me, but don't let other people drag you down. And the best way to get back at someone is live your life to the full. Like, I'm not trying to be, like, weird, but you live your life. Don't let what they say bother you. Be happy. Because even Damien can agree with me on this. When you see someone's having a great fucking time in their life, like, they're having a great time and they're not stressing about you, you're going to be more upset about that than when they're upset and they're like, oh, I miss you so much. Like, you're going to be happy kind of that they're upset. You're like, ha, bitch, you miss me. Other than the person that's like, I'm living my life, bitch. Like, I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I can relate. I can relate.
You miss me.
I thought, again, you know who I miss, and I thought he missed me, but it didn't seem like he did, and I was like, what the fuck? You. Yeah, so that's what you're saying. So it's like, yeah, all I really gotta say, in like, I don't know if you have anything else to say, but yeah, if you're sad or anything, then call the hotline. I'll put it in the description and stuff. If you want to message me, go ahead. I don't know if I'll reply to some random person, but if you're sad or something, then I'll try to respond to you, obviously. I tell my friends that. No one really texts me or whatever if they're sad. I mean, because no one really gives a fuck. But I mean, like, yeah. I'm here to message if you want. Like, I'm sad myself, but I'll try to help you too. But yeah, like, try not to, like, just try to talk to your family, your friends. Again, you can't rely on your friends all the time, but, like, the hotline, call, tell anybody really.
It's hard to rely on family.
Just, like, it's hard to rely on anything, but I mean, like, just try to get help. Like, tell your freaking teacher, tell anybody, like, anybody that can help you, stuff like that. Just try not to do anything to harm yourself or do anything like that. Just try to fight it. It's not easy, obviously, but I mean, like,
still, I get urges to do stuff, and once in a while I give into that, and I do it, like, a few weeks back. But, like, the best thing you can do, if it comes to, like, people, don't let, like, it's okay to not be okay, but, like, don't let them hoes know you're not okay. Like, strut by them like you're fucking $1 million. Like, hey, bitch. Like, don't go by like, I miss you, because, like, in the end, they're gonna hate you for not missing them. But, like, if you're missing them, they're gonna be like, haha, bitch. Like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got it.
Personally, what I recommend, seek help, but I wouldn't mostly rely on friends or family. Family more than friends, I'd rely on. Well, in my case, mostly my friends. Like, my family suck ass.
You're so nice.
It's true.
Anyway, continue.
But what was I gonna say? Medication for depression stuff. I don't even know why I'm going back on it, but, like, that so much, and I've talked to doctors before, and they say, like, seeing a psychiatrist, let's say that helps, like, they say the medication helps about 40%, and the rest is whatever you do, like, talk to a counselor, you know what I mean, like, somebody, because medication only helps so much, and then it's what you do, like, it's the other stuff you do too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm trying to seek help from someone at my school. We're actually going to start discussing stuff that we're going to plan for the summer, like how we're going to stay in contact and whatever. Also medication, and medication also isn't the best in some situations, especially if you're suicidal, because medication You might get upset one night, fuck life, and try to swallow those pills and whatever. Also, those pills don't always work. Some cases they can make you more depressed, more suicidal. Also, they have a lot of side effects. Like I remember this old medication I was on. I can't remember the name of it, but it had literally almost 2 pages of side effects. I remember I had to stop taking them. Well, at least I stopped taking them. They, in my opinion, made me a little more depressed. And there was times I'd start shaking, and I don't know why. Like, I'd just start shaking out of nowhere. Like, the fuck? Like, just start shaking. Like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Some medication is not always, good, but it can help a bit, but then some can make you worse, or some can, and it has a lot of side effects.
Not only that, like, with depression pills, usually, like, you gotta start upping it. So let's say you start at 1 pill. You take that for so long, and I guess your body adjusts to it, and it's like whatever. So you gotta up it to 2 pills.
And then you just keep taking more, and then
Yeah.
And that's it's not really good. Like
I'm not even sure if I'm going back on them myself, to be honest. Like I'm trying to do my own thing right now. Get money, get sexy bitches.
Oh my gosh. But yeah.
Hashtag Justin.
Girl.
No, I'm joking. But he is sexy. But like, I already had that. It was beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's the same.
But yeah.
But
again, just seek help, talk to someone. I'll put the numbers in the description, and yeah. So I don't know if Nicole has any final thoughts or something. Anxiety too, yeah.
Personally, I want to talk about anxiety. For me, I've always had severe anxiety. Even now, I still have it. Like, I've talked to doctors about it, and it's pretty bad. Like, sometimes I get afraid to leave my house because, what happens if someone sees me, judges me for? I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I got a lot of anxiety about everything. It's actually, I'm not gonna lie, it has gone down in the last little bit, and I think it's because of where I'm working. Now, at first it was like, oh my god, but now I'm kind of a little more open. I don't know if Damien notices that. I know some people have, but I don't think Damien, you know me for a while, but I don't think you really notice how I am with people.
Yeah. But
one of my friends said, before I was really, didn't want to, deal with this stuff. And now I'm a little more talkative, and I can, I still have anxiety, I still deal with that, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. I still get anxiety doing stuff, and stuff like that, but it's gone down. I feel like if you're in an environment where you're kind of put on display, and you have to be like, oh, hey, how are you? And you have to talk to them and whatever, and you put yourself out there a bit more and whatever, that may help for some people. That's obviously helped me a bit, but not fully, but it's helped me to extent with talking to people and stuff and getting out there a bit.
So you have social anxiety, right?
I think mine's mainly I think it's just mine's mainly social anxiety.
I have social anxiety too. Even
going
to Tim Hortons, I get nervous and I stutter and stuff like that. Even in my videos, you guys can see I'm nervous sometimes, and I'm just kind of talk, bitch. What are you doing? But even at Tim Hortons, I'm just trying to order, and then I'm talk, and I just get nervous, and I always gulp and stuff just because I'm nervous. Even when I had a supply one day, she was like, can you go to the next class and get a marker or ask? And I went, and then I knew I was in front of all the students in the whole class, and I just got nervous, and then in the middle of my sentence I gulped, and then she was probably you know what I mean, kind of yeah, can you finish your sentence? So I was like, can you, or do you, have a marker. Like, I have like
With me, I
anxiety.
always do this thing with my hands.
I have anxiety like that. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I had that
Yeah.
job at the doctor's office, and I had to like call people and talk to people, and stuff like that. So I would say, like you said, like stuff can help. Like you know, like being more social. It did help me a little bit because I had to like talk to people, and also they also spoke in a different language. So like I
Yeah.
know that language, but I mean like a bit. And I spoke English though, so like I had to call and I was kind of like shaking and everything. Plus like people were in like the waiting room, and I hate talking in front of people as well. So like yeah, like I
Yeah.
hate, you know, like I hate talking to people. Like okay, like I don't know how the hell I do YouTube if I have social anxiety. Like you know how like when I do
Well,
covers and I do like stuff on YouTube, it's because I'm just saying it
yeah.
to a camera. Like I just feel like I'm talking to nobody right now. But then like once it's up, then I know people are seeing it. But like it's like if I don't, if someone's like watching me right now like saying this, then I'd be like more nervous about it. But since you're just talking to a camera, it's like nothing, right? But
It's
then like
different.
yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Well, and not too many people actually watch your videos. Like sometimes I get anxiety because what happens to someone like
Yeah.
comments and makes, I don't know. But I feel like because if you put yourself more out there, and you know what I mean,
Yeah. Then it
you
can help.
kind of
It can help. Yeah.
yeah, it helps a lot there.
Not a lot there.
But
But yeah. So like
um,
I don't know what else.
what,
I don't know if there's anything you want to say about anxiety, but yeah, just I don't know what to say about anxiety. I mean, just try to get help
I
somehow. I
just
don't
feel
know.
like you should try to put yourself a bit more. Like even for me, it's still hard.
Yeah.
With me, I actually noticed like I do this thing with my hands and I get really anxious. Um, especially when it comes to like talking in front of like, oh, that fucking scares the shit out of me. Like I remember once I had to read a really small sentence out loud in class.
Oh yeah, I know.
Um,
I hate. Oh, I'm like
this
no. The
happened.
other person can do it.
I'm gonna actually explain when the worst times this happens. I usually somehow get out of it. But like, it was my history class in grade 9 or 10, whatever. And first of all, my ex was right behind me, and we kind of had beef going on, and whatever. And plus, it's friend of the whole fucking class, and I was like really like fucking. And he put me up to read. And first of all, I read the like I make sure I know where I'm fucking in, and like what I'm gonna read. I read that like in my head like 20 times. And I'm shaking, and my heart's like pounding on my chest.
I know. I
and then when
hate
it comes
like.
to me, I was stuttering. I was like, I was on the verge of crying. You could even hear it in my voice. My voice started getting like really like I don't know how to explain it. And then I started shaking, and I was like on the verge of fucking crying. And I think my teacher could tell because like I wouldn't even I don't know why I do this, but like when I read too, instead of like I don't even look at the fucking words. Like it's weird. I look somewhere else because I feel so like oh.
It's
But
like
I think
the
he could
textbook
tell.
Sierra, and you're like da da da. It's like.
Like no, like I was on the verge of fucking crying, and then he's like, okay, someone else read. I wasn't even done reading, so I think he could kind of tell like I was
Yeah, you
like.
can. Well, yeah, you can sense if someone's nervous just like how they react. Like when I read, like you know,
I can't read, but
I'm not gonna say his name, but like you know how there's those certain people that they just have no problem talking in front of the class and they just talk like you know in English class the
yeah,
hot guy, I'm just gonna call him that. He'll
the
talk
hot
and
guy.
he'll yeah, you know,
Oh,
yeah, him. So the hot guy, I'll call him the hot guy. So
well,
he'll always talk
smell.
in class. He'll always talk in class, and like it's like, how the hell do you do that? Like I can barely say, can I go to the bathroom
Yeah.
without being nervous? And then he's like, da,
He
da,
has
da,
no
da.
problem even going up to new people and just talking to them like, hey, like, female this. And
Yeah,
I
like
can go up to people and be like, hey.
yeah, like, I just don't. Some people are like, they literally have like no problems. It's like hi bitch. It's like you don't even care. It's like you have no anxiety. You're completely fine. It's like you don't give a fuck. You just talk in front of the whole freaking world and then no anxiety. Like I get freaking anxiety talking to like 10 people. Like freaking the freaking president. How the fuck do you talk in front of like a billion? Like
Yeah.
I don't get
I
it.
have an
Like
easier time talking online than I do in person.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like
Online
how
if
I
I
mean, like when it
talk,
comes to like new people, I'm really like, I don't like meeting new people and stuff. And then
yeah, it's just
When I talk to them online, I could be like, oh, hey, how are you?
Yeah,
Ask me
because
21
like
questions. In
online
person,
it's just
I'm
so much
like,
easier. Online it's just so much easier. Like you just talk online, just type the words, but then actually saying it, you know, it's like more.
Yeah.
It's like
And like online, it could be like, oh hey, and then you go think you have time to think about shit.
yeah,
In person,
but
like
like
you have
in
to
person
reply.
you're
I
like
feel like you have
hey,
to reply right away.
and then you're like yeah, you don't know what the fuck to say, so like yeah.
We say hey back. Like.
It's like hey.
Speaking of which, everyone follow jellybeans_69. That's like Instagram motherfuckers.
Yeah, so follow her on Instagram. You better subscribe to my fucking YouTube channel because I'm a fucking loser.
You better follow me on Instagram because I'm a fucking loser. And right now, I just started it like not too long ago, and I only got 85 followers because I'm a fucking loser. So come follow me, bitches.
Well, I have like no subscribers. Like I had 300 and then like within like 10 minutes I lost 3. Like bitches, why are you unsubscribing to me? I know I suck, but come on. Anyway.
True.
So
oh,
I
by
think.
the way, I'm really upset about this. Okay.
Oh my! This is a 36-minute video.
No, I still want to rant about something.
Go ahead.
How long is it?
36 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's long.
Okay, so I
carry on.
Because this kind of pisses me off. So my mom took my little brother to see Billy Talent, and the tickets were cheap as fuck. Like, what were they? $17 each for them to go, and they had good seats. Okay, my mom didn't even fucking tell me. Like, I knew the class was happening, but she didn't invite me to fucking come or to pay for my own ticket, bitch. Like, oh my god, I'm so jealous about that. And then she's like, well, you're going to a Harry Styles concert, and now we might not even be going. Because, like, she promised me if I passed for my class and whatever, we'd go to a Harry Styles concert, be on the motherfucking ground, and yeah, but tickets are like $2,000 to get on the ground. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck that shit.
I want to breathe, see me, she's breathing like, oh my god.
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed yet, she's in love with Harry Styles, like.
Yeah, she's bad as fuck. Even if he doesn't know it, like.
Is that finally it?
Fuck people. If you really need anything, like, even hit me up on my Instagram. I'll like help you guys out. Like, I don't care. I'll be like, hey, what's up? Even if I'm going through my own shit, like I'm very good to come with for advice. Damien can even agree with me on that.
Sometimes.
Right?
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Unless it has something to do with what I hate, I'm like.
Yeah. But yeah, just talk to someone, you know. Again, I'll put the numbers in the description. Message us for all we care. Like, we'll try to help you and stuff like that. Just get help and everything. And with anxiety, just talk to people, you know, try to, like, get more out there. Create a YouTube channel. Like, I don't know. But just try to...
Also, wait, I think I should tell everyone about this. When I was in the mental ward, I actually learned some things about coping with stuff. Now, pretty much a good thing is distraction. Distraction from the hateful thoughts. Or like, well, kill yourself, bitch. Right?
Okay.
Like, there's a few different, like, senses and stuff. They talked about this, well, personally, I like doing is watching TV, but they say you can focus on stuff, like, count the amount of tiles that are on the ground, and keep yourself kind of, like, busy, like, eat a grape, like, slow, and think about what taste it is, and the texture, and distract yourself kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, that.
But I don't know what it's called. I know there's a name for it. But like, personally, lately, when I'm really upset, I try calling like group chat and be like, "Hey, bitches, I eat." No, I'm just kidding. Or I kind of do eat.
Everyone.
I try watching TV.
Just an interruption.
TV
Food is bae. Like, oh my god.
Who?
Food is bae. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god, I know.
Anyway,
I got a few things. But yeah, follow my Instagram.
But yeah, yeah.
No one's even gonna watch to this point. Probably like, they're like, fuck this.
Yeah, this is the 40th minute now, but if you guys are still here, then again, thanks for watching. Call somebody, whatever. I've said it all before. So,
Sorry about ranting.
yeah, sorry about the rants and everything and the long ass video, but I mean, like, these videos are kind of long. So, I hope you guys like this video. If you have not subscribed by now, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna call the fucking police. Like,
someone probably will call the freaking police. Like, if I see freaking police in my house tomorrow, I'm not gonna be surprised. But like, I'm just joking for you people. But I mean, like,
wait, I want to say something.
Oh my lord, what did I?
Despite like, shut up, Daniel. Oh, this is cool. It's a DUI for like, oh, let's say. Okay, but what I was saying. Now, despite how you feel, get up, get dressed, show the bitches off, like, show yourself off, feel good about yourself, like, go on, have a great day, but, like, not only that, just try, like, I don't know where I was gonna go with this. Every day is a day to change something. Okay, like let's say you want to lose weight, you're upset because you're a bit on the bigger side. We'll start working it out. Every day is a chance to change yourself or do something different. Every day. I don't like the amount of acne I got on my face. Okay, I'll be honest.
Neither do I. I'm fucking ugly, okay, bitches?
But maybe today I just start doing some bullshit to my face and helping that. Like, every day is a chance to change something that you don't really like about yourself. Like, you don't like your weight, or it's a chance to just do something different. Every day is a chance to change and grow and whatever the fuck. So take it. Real talk. I should start taking my own advice because, like, I'm fat and I need to lose weight.
She's not fat. She's not fat.
I'm actually fat as fuck.
Oh my god. Do I have to insert a photo of you in the end of this video?
No.
I will. Well, they already see you. They already see you on the video.
A lot of weight, though.
Okay, anyway. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna end this video because, you know. Okay, but yeah. So, we all said everything that we had to before. Take our advice, message us, tell somebody, you know, all that stuff. And Nicole, say bye first.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay, so bye guys. I hope you like this video. You better have subscribed. And if you haven't, then I hate you. If you have, I love you. Bye, bitches.
Oh my god.